busy, but that's
I
fine.
know.
I know you have a lot more going, like, what's going on a little bit more. So it actually will round out this tonight. So very good.
Well,
But I'll
hopefully,
be here.
yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what you know. What you know. You know
I
more than
just don't know. Yeah, I don't. I just came in there like in 5 minutes. I don't know what they were talking
Ah,
about
okay,
though.
gotcha. We
That's
are
all.
live. Midnight Blitz.
Midnight Blitz, G-Force.
Mm.
Hello, G. Good midnight to you.
Good midnight to you, brother. Nice and
Mm.
quiet. It's in its like, I don't know, upper 60s. It feels beautiful.
Yeah, it's beautiful out. Slight breeze out. A little humid,
Yes.
but the
Yeah.
barometer's rising and things are looking up for tomorrow. Any showers in your way, G? I had a couple.
Uh, tomorrow. Yes. You son of a bitch.
Mm.
It says now from till 2 a.m., but it's not raining. Tomorrow it's going to be 73.
Okay.
Little showers from 10 a.m. to noon.
Mm.
Actually, it says it goes till 7 p.m. Son of a bitch.
All right.
Well, anyway,
Sounds good. Anyway, we're here. Mama Loves and Jackie Blue will be. MJ Callie's here. Sapphire. Oh, I said that already, but it's always nice to say hi twice. Quinny, how you doing? Misfit
Renee,
Jenny.
Misfit
Mis-
Jenny.
yeah, Mr. Yoakum's here. G. Little Queen Vampire. Don't forget her.
What's going on,
Samantha
Queen?
Diamond. Yeah. And G will now.
Let me
Hmm.
get in here. Well, we had a lot. I mean, here's the deal.
So what's going on? Hey, Deb. Tina.
Um, there's a lot of shit going on. Blue Topaz and Jake. I mean, here's the deal. Last time they were on my chat,
Hey, Layla.
we
Fedez.
much love Queen Layla. We worked, and please let's. If Jake comes in here, Queen, don't delete him or boot him
Mm-hmm.
because I would love for him to join. Um, and King Bacon. I just want the players to be up here first before we start paneling everyone up. I don't think tonight is going to be a panel up, only for those who have who are in the situation.
Yeah, Jackie. She was yelling about me too, Jackie, and I didn't say anything about it. I don't even know what she talking about. She come
Someone
at the
go tell
wrong
that fuck.
motherfucker.
For tell her I said shut the fuck up, please. Can
I'm
someone
not
go
gonna.
tell her that? Can someone go tell her to
I
shut
don't care.
up?
Hey,
Just
what up,
don't.
Bacon?
Just tell her to shut up. So anyway, we were on my channel.
Right. What's
Thank
going
you
on?
everyone for the switch. I just don't want to. I don't want that on my channel because not all parties are going to be were there. I
Right.
don't, you know, for something. I'm just saying for something that's serious that some or the participant has to be there for. That's the
Right.
only. That's the
I
only right
understand.
thing. You
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And
Mm-hmm.
my understanding was on the last time they were on my panel, they worked it out. Meaning he goes his way, she goes her way.
Right.
Then I just heard that it didn't work out
Mm.
because one participant kept on talking about it or talking about,
Participant. Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
I do. I do.
And that's where we all hear, we all hear shit from little birds.
Mm-hmm. Tweet, tweet. Right.
Then I
Especially
heard,
tweets.
then I heard it wasn't done. That thing with the daughter wasn't done. I mean, because there's so many there's two sides to it, whatever, three
Yeah.
sides.
Three
True.
sides. Yeah.
Right. You got to get all sides
You do.
before you
And it's
start
not
cutting
easy.
them. Before you
And
start cutting
especially,
them.
like I said, and the longer these rivalries have been in existence, the more twisted it can tend to be. Because it's been through the ringer. It's been he said, Sally said,
Correct.
George said,
Correct.
Alex said. So
Somebody said, everyone's saying.
everyone's got to say, right? Everyone's got to have a say. Well, sometimes it's best to just not have a say. Especially when it comes to getting involved in between, two buddies or something like that. Just excommunicate yourself from the situation. I try, and you'll find that most of the time, if they're true friends, they'll understand. But yeah, it's every situation is different. G. This is a whole new, we're talking about real life going into real life,
Yeah,
which is,
yes,
and that's a big, that's the big no. No family, no children.
exactly.
It's pretty,
And
obvious.
that's why it's important that we need all parties here before we even, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I think that's the right thing to do. I mean, obviously, don't you want to hear all
Sure,
sides? Doesn't the
sure.
doesn't everyone else want to hear all sides instead of just one? And I'm just being respectful here. I'm not saying, I'm not calling anyone a liar. I'm not saying Blue's lying. Dude, I love Blue. I love Blue. But for that, like Four said, if it's that serious, the other person deserves to be in here to say, hey, you know, let us hear your side. I don't know. That's just my I mean, I thought
Yeah,
that's
and
what we
a big problem too, and I mean, we can all agree, I think, a lot of times when situations like this come up, that the other the questionable person in question, I should say, is just, oh, they're sleeping or they weren't there. It's always something, and I'm not just saying in this
exactly.
situation, I'm saying in a lot of them. So this is where, and then instead of coming up because they were quote unquote sleeping or not around, which a lot of times is true. It's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying then the video's made in retort, and because
Yes.
people don't want to wait, you know what I'm saying? I get it,
Yes.
but if people truly
I'm
want to
alone.
solve it, G, you know what? Enough of this baby and pampering shit. If people want to solve it, they
Thank
can
you.
solve it. If they don't want to solve it, it's never going to be solved.
And keep in mind, like I told Witty Widow, Four Scores and I do not co-sign for everyone's actions. And I'm not saying there were any actions taking place. I'm not talking about Jake. I'm not talking about Sam, George, Neil. I'm talking about everyone. We don't co-sign nothing. We can't just we can't control who comes on our side chats, you know? Keep that in mind. We can't. And it's we're not responsible for people's actions. We don't know what happens. People
Okay,
have
well,
lives. People have
Jake's
lives.
here. Jake's here, chat.
Okay. And that's why, and nothing is gonna be talked about unless all parties are here. I mean, that's unless Four has a different opinion.
No, that's fine with me. I mean, how you good, Nicolescu? How you doing? Everybody coming in?
Much love. I mean, that's
Sorry.
just the way I see it. I mean, for something like that, and again, I said what I had to say
Mm.
in his defense, what I knew. Mama Love said it as well about that Samantha that lady, who I don't know who she is,
Mm-hmm.
but I heard what Mama Love's heard. She squashed it. Then there wasn't a videotape, and then she tried to be his friend during all this, and he said no. And I don't blame for someone to say no after you try to take someone through the ringers like that. And behind the scenes, you're trying to be his friend when you're saying that he's some type of malicious dude. Come on, you know. Hey, Nicole. And I'm just keeping it real. There's Blue. Okay. So, first, we need to know, are you and Jake able to come on panel? Blue Topaz, I'm assuming I know you are.
Yeah.
Jake, are you ready to panel up? Do you want to panel up?
I'm sorry, folks. I'm at work, of course, so I'll be muting off and on, but I'm here.
King Bacon.
Bacon, bacon.
Good to see you, brother. Much love.
I love bacon.
Samantha, the only way this is going to work is if Samantha's available, Jake's available, because I know Blue's available. I know Bacon's available. I hope. But it's if Jackie Blue, much love. Sandy, Brother Schwan. And I know Schwan and I know Mama Loves have something to do with it as well, but I don't want to bring everyone on up here if we don't have the main players.
And in that case, we do it in waves. We don't bring everyone up at once. That's how we do riot control. Okay, so we can take it piece by piece and then put the pieces together. And then if two people that haven't paneled together want to have something to say, then they can bring those people up. But we will not have 10 people up here
No,
trying
no.
to run amok because it ain't going to happen. We'll just mute your ass over here, no matter who you are.
Much respect, Jules. And what was I gonna say? Fuck. Speaking on that. God bless it. Holly with an eye. Good to see you again. Much love, Nicole. How you doing?
Yeah, yeah. So yes,
Yeah.
if people want to reach out to,
Yeah.
if they want the link, she can send it.
Oh, I know how to get the link to Jake and Blue. But if Jake doesn't want to come up, I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna start. I'll send Jake a link because I know Blue's available. I'll send you a link. Samantha, I want to make sure everyone is available to come up, you know? And I know everyone's available except for one person. And if Jake's available, then yeah. And we're not gonna, like Fource said, we're not gonna have smash sessions. We're not gonna fucking smash each other left and right because we don't need to belittle people to prove a point. As I made it very clear to Miss Whitty, I don't need to cuss. I don't need to belittle you. I don't need to call you a bitch. I don't need to call you I don't need to do all that. All you need to do is bring cold, hard facts and receipts. If you don't got receipts, you know, I don't know. But I'm not responsible. You know, we do this to try to help everyone out.
Yes, we need receipts for any returns. We do not honor any returns without a receipt. Sorry, read the sign. I got to put that in the description.
This is not entertainment. We're not monetized. We don't get money for this.
Never will.
We'll never, yeah. We already said once we hit 1,000, we're still not going to be monetized. This ain't about money. This ain't about views. Four and I don't get paid from this.
No.
There's no, do you see a PayPal? Is there a PayPal link in there for? Did you drop one without?
No, not me. Never will. Not here.
Yeah. There's no PayPal link. Yeah. There's no Cash App link, right? Because I hear this Cash App is getting popular.
Drop that Cash App. Drop that Cash App.
55 is dropping Cash Apps.
Share 55. Drop your Cash App, girl. None of that over here. Right. And as far as yes.
And as far as Jilly Jill goes,
I don't know what the heck the bee flew up her hiney.
I just can't
talk about. How could you do this to me?
You want to come on the side chat? Jill, you want to come on my side chats? That's fine. Panel, sorry. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. Why? Because it's not about Sean. This is about me now. You crossed the line. You crossed the line. You're very paranoid and you continue. And I don't give a fuck if she's here or not, fuck chops, because let me tell you, I say this shit to her. Thank you very much, my fam. So, yes. Oh, I say this to her. Do I like her? Yes, I don't hate her. But I have to draw the line. And the line has been drawn. Do you understand? We have to do that sometimes, Brother Ford. We have to. Because if not, it's still going to continue. It's not going to change with her. So I'm making my decision, and my decision is that's it. No more panels. You cross the line way too many times. You get all personal. You get paranoid. You know, every goddamn fight it's the same argument for the last 9 months. Can you imagine arguing with one person over and over for the same thing for 9 months?
No.
Could you
At that
imagine?
point, no. At that point, I mean, it would
Hey,
be
Gordon.
futile. At that point, in my opinion, I would that's when it's time to step away for a little bit, collect each other's breath, and maybe rehash later down the line, if possible. If not, if that doesn't work out, then, maybe it's just not meant that you should interact with the person,
Am I right?
We're not going to get along with everybody.
Right.
But yeah, who wants to, they're all fucking around. Who wants to get a link?
Well, again, I don't think it sounds like Jake doesn't want to come on panel. He says he's not, because he said he's not going to be our entertainment. And it's not entertaining. It's just giving you an opportunity to defend yourself, and you should show me some respect, real talk, that, I said, hey, let's wait till he comes on before we start.
Right. It's real talk with Jake, not let's talk with Jake.
Thank you. It's not let's talk. It's real talk.
So then change the name of your channel.
And do you know who started Real Talk? The real? Yeah. Okay.
Well, I don't care about that. The name's fine.
That was Monto.
He likes to talk about stuff, so this is an opportunity to defend, like you're saying, defend himself. If everyone else is willing to come up here, I just don't get it. People can talk, so let's talk. Let's fix it, or let's not fix it. Whatever.
And I'm under the understanding where you guys came on my panel, and I'm just hearing, he went his way, and I hear that she didn't go her way. And that's just that is being said. Now, I don't know the truth.
Okay.
I don't know. He says that she couldn't stop running her mouth about him, and that's, he said he didn't do anything or something. He can't remember what he said, but this is why he needs to be on panel so he can defend himself. Just like I, tried to do with Witty Widow, but she wouldn't let me in the room. Four scores can tell you.
Yeah.
If you're going to talk about me, give me a fucking link and let me defend myself.
Well, that was my point. I wasn't trying to be mean to Witty. I mean, I called her a pussy and everything because she was acting like that. I thought it was weird that she put your name in the title and then wouldn't allow you up. That's why I went. That's why I said anything to her at all. That's all I said to her. I wasn't trying to be mean, but let's just be honest.
And Jake, if Fourscore, thank you. And Fourscore is telling you right now, Jake, if we wanted you as entertainment, as Fourscore said, your name and Blue Topaz name would be in the title.
Right. Well, not even that. I mean, people hear. I mean, even without a name in the title, people hear about it, and they'll come over and they'll listen and everything. But I mean, like I said,
you know what I'm saying. We're not baiting him.
Listen, Jake.
I don't bait people like that. And Jake, you know that about me, bro. I don't side.
What I'm saying is, Jake, it's not solving anything to go live on both of your guys' channels and talking about. That's what I'm saying. It's not helping anything.
No, it's just adding fuel to the fire.
I mean, we've gotten some dang progress done so far on here. Not a huge amount, but we've done some. We've done
Kim Fisher and Ziggy last night. We can continue.
Oops. Yeah.
Fucking jackass.
Ding dong.
I don't know who it is.
Spicy brown mustard.
I don't know who's here.
So I got a question.
Oh, let me send one to Blue Topaz. What's up, Jake?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So you want to provide a platform to resolve these issues?
Yes, sir.
Then I'm willing to do that on your platform, but...
Thank you.
But...
Yes, sir.
I'm not going to be called out at your convenience. If you want me to do this, then I should be given time to go away and get my receipts in order to prevent what I have to say. I mean, I've just
I
come
agree.
home from a
I
meeting.
agree.
Mhm.
I agree.
No,
I
wait,
agree.
just hang on a sec. I've just come in from a meeting, and all this
Yeah.
has been thrown on me, and I'm being called out to come on your panel. And what am I supposed to have, like my receipts and my recordings and so forth all
No.
at my disposal right this second?
No.
This is what I'm saying. I've got
I
people in
agree.
the chat.
I
You're
agree.
calling me out. Should I not be
What?
given the opportunity to get my bits and pieces together?
Absolutely.
Yeah, everybody should. I think that what people are, and I can't see chat, but I'm saying
What's up, Sandy?
they're probably just leaning to the fact that this has been a long-standing issue. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
number
So,
one, I just want. Look, I'm being respectful to you guys, but I'm seeing everything and I'm hearing everything going on at the moment. Okay, Blue Topaz. I'm going to put this very simply to you. Okay, number one, your daughter is an adult. She's over 20 years old. She's not a child. Okay, she is a legal adult. I have not mentioned nothing about her, but I can come up with so many recordings of you talking about my mother, who does not use YouTube, is not part of YouTube. Now, you brought in a family member into this, not me. So do not go running around crying that I have brought up your daughter one time when you have been running around for 6 months talking about my mother.
See, this is why we need both. You see? Thank you.
I can
That's
come
why
up
we
with
always
so
hear
many
two
recordings,
sides.
Blue Topaz. I can come up with so many recordings of you talking about my mother, who does not do YouTube, is not part of YouTube, does not even have a
It doesn't
YouTube
matter. You don't go
account.
after family. I get it. Family's off. We
You
get it.
brought personal family into this. You
Blue, I
brought
sent
that
you the
into
link.
it.
I sent you the link, Blue. I emailed it to you, hon. Please
I can
come
get
up.
Tanya to unblock all her streams, and I can get all the panels where you argued and you talked about my mother. I can go on so many panels. Hell,
I emailed her,
Wendy
Vegas. I
V's,
emailed
you
it
went
to
on
her.
there and had an hour bitch and moan about me talking about my brother, how he's come up from the South Island. I was going for dinner at my mother's. You were talking about how we played Uno, that I was going to dinner at my sister's house the next night. Who's stalking who?
Damn.
It's all on Wendy V's channel. If she deletes it, I've got a copy of it. If I'm stalking you, why are you talking about all the shit about me and my family? If you're so threatened by me, if you're so scared of me, why are you talking about all this shit about my family? The proof is there. I will gladly come back here tomorrow and play for these guys, you talking on that panel. Not once, the day before, on her panel again, talking about the same shit, about my family. And then you want to sit here and cry that I mentioned that I could do a background check on you, which would also include your daughter. That's all I've ever said about your daughter.
So you never went
It's
after
the
her?
only words I've said.
Okay. So, okay. Well, there you go.
But you want to sit on panels and talk about my family members?
That's why, people, there's two sides. You
And
got
I
to hear
can come
both
up
sides.
with more than one stream where you've done it.
I wish Blue was
And
here.
then you want to sit on Tanya Z's panel and tell me that you want to knock her the fuck out? And
She
then
wants
act
to
all
knock who
innocent?
out? Who
Knock
wants?
my girl Nicole Meow out.
She wants to knock Nicole
I've
out?
got a recording of that too, Blue
No, I
Topaz.
haven't. No,
You want to act all innocent?
I'm just
You're
asking.
sitting on Tanya Z's panel saying that you want to knock Meow the fuck out? And then you want to sit here acting all innocent?
Just to let you know, Fource, she's got the link. I sent it to her twice.
Yeah, I said
Just
you
copy
could
that.
expect
Copy.
a knock
Thank
on
you.
your door.
Thank you.
Guess what? People knock on people's doors all the time. You want to act all fucking the victim? You
Thank
have
you,
to
Tom.
realize you've been running your mouth off for months about me, Gil. So don't cry that I give you a bit back.
Go ahead and use my picture all you want. No, what's Queen Layla talking about?
Have I produced any information about you, Blue Topaz? Not one piece of information. Have I doxed you? No. Have I said your real name? No. Have I said what town you live in? No. I've given no information about you. Have I said your daughter's name? No. What have I done, Blue Topaz?
Blue, sweetie, you got the link, hon.
What have I done?
You got the link. I don't want these people to think that you don't got the
You want to
link.
know what I say? That you live 3 hours south of me and your boyfriend Kiwi lives an hour or two north of me. I live in between yous. I've never
Sucks,
once said where you live, and that's
sucks
the
y'all
truth.
can't get along. I told y'all this before. It sucks. I know. I'm just saying it
But
sucks.
if you want to sit there talking about my mother,
Thing.
when you sit there saying my mother come out of your mouth over and over and over, that's bringing family members into it. You have no right to cry if I talk about your daughter. No right.
We shouldn't be talking about mamas. We shouldn't be talking about daughters. We shouldn't be talking about no family members.
And I'm no saint on it in the past. I've done it before, but I didn't with you.
But and so really, when you guys came on our panel, I thought you guys squashed it, and you guys said you'll go your way, she'll go
We
her
did.
way.
Well, that's what we agreed to.
Yes, yes,
And
yeah.
I left and I never said another word to her for 2 or 3 weeks. But she continued to have her little digs. Oh, look who's in the chat. Oh, no one likes him. Notice no one says hello to him, Kiwi. Having her little digs. Over and over and over.
And please allow her to speak, Jake, just the way you got
Oh,
allowed
here
to
we
speak.
go.
I know, but please. You may not like what you guys say to each other, but you at least need to hear each
Just
other
tell
out.
me when she's finished. Just mute me.
Okay. Good evening, Blue.
Hi, G.
How are you? Well, I know how you are, but
Hey, Blue.
go ahead. I'm just
Hi,
go
Paul.
ahead, go ahead and go into it.
My problem here is that this is apparently stuff he has done in the past, and this is beyond YouTube comments and slagging off in YouTube land.
Well, the main thing was
To the-
about your daughter, Blue. That's why we're here tonight, because
he's going back on YouTube slagging, right? So
but
what
Blue, let's
I
keep
have a
but Blue, sweetie, we're here for the main thing, and because you worried me when you said about your daughter, and
right, and
that's what you came on our panel and wanted to address. I know I hear stories too, love, about what he's done, yada yada. But the main thing is about your daughter. Why?
okay,
And you
so
heard, you understand? I'm just trying to, that's serious to me.
so he says that he said he could, didn't he? He just said then I said I could do that. Didn't he? Like he could look up my daughter. Can I just play a very, very, very quick thing?
Of course you can.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you, darling.
No problem. What's up, Key? Good to see you, bro.
It's just starting.
I'm just thinking if I should say, I'm doing what I should. I'm doing right now. I went silent because I was doing what I should do more often. Think before I speak. Because I was about to mention Spastic's daughter. I was about to mention her and talk about her, but I'm not going to do it. That's as far as I'm going to go.
Wait.
But Blue, Spastic, I just want to put this little thought out there for you, hon. If I've done a background check on you, do you realise that means I know your other family members? Just saying. I'm not saying I'm going to do anything. I'm just doing that little thing in your head. Go crazy again. You know, like, please throw your new phone against the wall again. Oh,
That's just one of the ones I've got on him, saying that he's already done the background check on me. And if I don't think he's done the background check on me, don't I think he's already done the background check on my daughter too?
I said if I had.
No, you said no. I've got. Do you want me to play the?
Clearly you need to listen. I said if I've done.
Oh, okay, okay,
check.
okay. I'll go and get the other recording then.
Play
shall
it
I?
again. It said I.
No, I'll get the other. No, I'll get the other recording.
I've done a background check.
I'll get the other recording then, where you actually clearly. Do you want me to get the other one where you actually say? I've done a background check on you illegally through my job as a background checker, a security consultant.
Do whatever you want. Guess what?
Is that what you want me to play?
Do whatever you want, my love.
No, you do, are you going to deny?
I could sit here and say that I was behind 9/11. It doesn't mean it's true.
Are you going to deny though that you?
I'm not denying anything.
Well, you just did. You said
no.
If.
You said that I've done a background check. I said on that recording, listen to the wording. Listen to the wording. I said if I've done a background check.
You twist words all the time.
No, I'm not twisting words. Listen to the words I used. I said if I've done a background check, that would say if.
Okay, so can you please answer?
Did I say I've done a background check? No, I didn't say that. I said if I've done a background check.
Okay, so can you answer this question straight up and honestly without twisting it?
I'm answering your question right now, straight up and honestly.
Can I ask you a question that you will answer honestly and straight up?
I will answer any question you want, honestly. It just depends whether you agree with the answer.
Go ahead, Blue.
Did you or did you not say that you have used your job illegally to do a background check on me? You know my name, my address, and everything about me. Are you going to deny you said that? Because note, I do have the recording of you saying that.
Yes,
so you're now
I want to say something. It's public knowledge that I retired from my job on New Year's Eve.
That's not what you say. You say that you are a security consultant and your job is doing background checks. Anyway, that's not answering my question.
Knows me. I retired.
That's not answering my question. I asked
it is answering your question. It is answering your question.
No, it's not.
It is. Think about it.
No, it's not. It's not answering my question directly. I retired on New Year's Eve. So you're saying that you're a liar when you say you're a consultant and you freelance for a few hours a day doing background checks on people.
I did that up until New Year's Eve.
That's not what you say recently. So why don't you just answer the question I asked you?
You say that you've met your boyfriend. Is that a lie?
You are just so full of shit all the time, Jake. Why is that even relevant?
What business is it of yours if I'm working or not right now?
That you are deflecting.
What business is it of yours to know if I'm working right now or not?
I asked you a straightforward question.
Excuse me.
Why don't you just answer the question?
What business is it of yours if I am working right now?
This has got nothing to do with my question, Jake. This is what you do.
I'm answering your question. Did I not? Does everyone not realize I retired on New Year's Eve? So that means I don't do it anymore.
Can you just answer my question, please,
I just
Jake?
did, you silly. Oh my God.
Can I ask the question again?
Can you not understand what I'm saying?
No. Can I answer?
Thank you for not using any bad words. Thank you for that. You guys are doing a good job not over talking each other. Just very good.
Can
someone explain to her, please?
One at a time. Blue wanted to ask you a question, I believe.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if I retired on New Year's Eve, what does that say?
It doesn't answer my question.
It means you're retired.
It means I'm retired. I don't work there doing it no more.
Doesn't answer my question. That didn't answer my question, did it?
Oh my God, that is answering your question.
No, it didn't.
But she's saying that you heard. She's saying she heard you say that you were working on a few files.
Listen. I retired on New Year's Eve.
It doesn't answer my question, Jake.
If I retired on New Year's Eve, I can't do it anymore, can I?
That didn't answer my question, Jake.
So how am I going to help?
Blue,
I'll
ask the question
can I
again.
reiterate? Yeah, can I say the question
Yeah,
again?
that's what I'm asking you to do, please. Yes.
Okay. Did you or did you not say that I illegally obtained a background check on Blue Topaz? I know her name. I know what she looks like. I have photos of her. Oh, I also have nudes, and I know where she lives, and that I should expect a knock on my door. Did you or did you not say all those things?
I probably did.
And oh, so you probably did. Okay.
I probably did.
No, you did, and I have the recording of you saying all that. So now you
Yeah,
answer the
but like I
question. Thank
say,
you.
but like I say, if I can't get the information because I don't work there no more, I've also told you I retired on New Year's Eve.
So the
Why doesn't
answer, I
that one
guess.
register in your head?
Okay, so the answer is no. You do not work on files on a
No,
weekly
I
basis.
retired on New
Okay.
Year's Eve.
Okay. You good on that, Blue?
No, it's not what he says. He tells everybody he works a few hours a day doing consultancy work, doing.
How do you know what I say?
And when Blue comes with that receipt, when she sends it to me,
Yeah.
Jake, I'll send it to you.
How do you know what I say? Are you stalking me?
Oh my God.
Oh,
is
yes.
what you do, Jake.
Blue.
This is what you do, Jake.
Blue, remember when you guys were on my panel and we all said that you were going to go your way, he was going to go his way. He said, Blue, that he went his way, but you didn't go your way. He says that you kept on coming after him with his mom and yada
Right.
yada.
And can I
Oh, yeah.
answer that?
Well, yeah,
so
why can't you? Of course, love. Yeah.
Somebody came and told me that he is obsessed with me on his panel. You can go and have a look at
He's
my
what?
lives
Hold on.
and see.
He said that
Go and have a look at my lives and see where from that day that we did it, you know, that thing. Go and see where I struck up a live talking about him. And then go and see, I could produce many lives if he hasn't deleted them, where he has talked for hours. He has put up false pictures of me, like a big fat ugly woman, and he's had pigs on bikes.
How do you know
going,
this?
oh, excuse me, because people have told me you're obsessing over me, and it is a fucking concern. Thank you.
How do you know all this?
Because I just answered you. I'm not even.
But you're telling a lie.
Do you have?
No, I'm not telling a lie.
Yeah, she has receipts.
I totally have all the receipts.
The story she's telling right now
Yeah.
is completely worded different to what she said on Wendy V's panel yesterday.
What did I say?
On Wendy V's panel, she was saying that she went there and she's been watching, and I put these up and I put this up, and she watches everything I've been doing because she's been doing it all.
And no,
She
see,
said
no,
that
you're
all-
leaving out. You're leaving out.
Just play Wendy V's stream from yesterday,
and you're leaving out a very crucial. You're leaving out a very crucial part of that conversation, Jake. I said, since I was told by someone that you were obsessed over watching me and everything, and we're doing live
last night on your panel.
Is absolutely what I said.
Came out of your mouth
Excuse
yesterday.
me. When I was informed that you were doing live after live about me, and you were talking hours on end about me, making up lies, saying you'd done shit on me.
Hours on end? When?
Hours on end, Jake. Hours
Go
on
and find one of my streams where I've talked about you for hours on end.
Let's just
I wish this.
Go and find one stream.
I wish this situation would get better.
Can I finish?
I talk about you for 5 minutes here. I make a joke. Then,
well,
oh my God!
Let's take a small pause here. Let's take a small pause. We have Kiwi. Welcome to the panel.
What, you're bringing up her fucking boyfriend now?
You talk about him. You talk about him too.
I thought this was a one-on-one.
This is a one-on-one.
You talk about him.
Then why is his boyfriend here?
You've brought him into your life.
I didn't send him a link. I didn't send anyone.
Why is his fucking boyfriend here?
I didn't send him a link, but
boot him out.
Anything.
Boot him out.
No,
you had talk about him all the
boot
time
him out.
too.
Boot him out.
You
Jake.
talk about him too.
Come on, dude.
Jake,
You're saying
it's
this
not-
is
Jake,
fucking
no- Jake,
one-on-one
no one's
shit?
gonna attack. Jake, no
You're
one's
saying
gonna
this is
attack.
one-on-one shit. Why she brought her boyfriend up here?
Because you talk
you said
about
it's
him
one-on-one
too.
shit.
It
Well,
is
he's not. Then if he's here, then he will not say a word when you two are
No,
going
come
back
on,
and
no,
forth.
I ain't gonna be rolled by you fucking idiots, mate.
No one's
we're not
rolling
gonna-
you.
we're not gonna let him roll.
Nobody's rolling you, bro. I didn't send Kiwi. No offense, Kiwi, but I
Then
didn't.
why is he here?
I'm
Why
not
is he
in.
here? Send the link for everyone in chat.
All right,
All right.
Kiwi,
Yeah,
can you
Staying out
step,
of this.
yeah,
Can you-
Kiwi, can you step
Why
down
is he
just so it's
here?
one-on-one, please? Sorry
We'll
about
take
Why
that.
is he
care.
here? It's
Okay,
supposed to be one-on-one.
Okay, Jake, we'll take care of it. We'll take care of it.
I haven't
Okay,
said anything.
Jake.
Okay.
No,
Thank
you
you.
haven't. I know you haven't, Kiwi.
Thank
We
you,
appreciate
Kiwi.
that.
Thank you, Kiwi.
Yeah.
Appreciate that.
Can I explain that?
Please.
I
Nope.
I tagged you in the chat and said, "Can Kiwi come up and
Oh, I
talk for
didn't
me,
see that.
please?"
I'm
And
sorry.
Sean,
I didn't see
Can
that.
Midwestern Mary come up,
excuse-
please? Can
Let her finish.
HCARC come up, please?
oh my
Can
God,
Nicholas
excuse
Let
me,
her-
Jake. Don't be
Jake.
rude. I'm talking to G.
Jake,
I
let
haven't
her-
had a fucking turn to talk in fucking 20 minutes.
Oh
I don't
my,
want
I'm
him to-
talking
Jake,
to G. G, can I
didn't
just
see
finish
it.
my thought?
Yes, I didn't see
So
it.
Go ahead.
Sean had said in the side chat that he didn't think I was in the right emotional space to deal with this. And I said, tagged you and said, "Can Kiwi please come up and talk for me?" Because he's calm and he witnessed all
You're doing
these
fine
lives.
for yourself.
I understand, but he's here by himself. You're here, but you know what I mean? Because you understand.
But he has also said, "Kiwi, come to where I live, bro," and this and that. And
All
he
right, well-
says he talks about Kiwi all the time too. So
That's-
Kiwi's calm, and I thought that Kiwi could validate
Give
that
a
No,
he's
fuck
that's
due.
about Kiwi. He's got nothing to do with this.
It's about
Yeah,
you, Jake, and
That's
what-
true. That's kind of true, only because that kind of, you and Kiwi kind of stemmed, like Kiwi being brought up kind of stemmed from you and him. I can understand it. If Kiwi has something he does want to say, we will rotate, have Blue step down from the panel and bring him up if he wants.
No. I came up here to have a one-on-one with Blue Topaz.
And you are.
That's true.
And you
That's
are.
true,
That's
too.
what-
Not
That's-
fucking
that's
Kiwi
true, too.
and Blue Topaz.
That's not. He's not here, bro. He's not here.
That's
Calm-
fine. That's fine.
down.
Go ahead.
Now you
Not
guys advertise this as being a neutral one-on-one thing.
Jake,
Well,
Jake, has
one-on-one is a
anyone tagged up?
two-on-one.
Jake, brother, has anyone tagged up on you? He hasn't
No,
said one
I'm
word.
just fighting for my rights, mate.
No, we got your rights. No one's
Mhm.
here tag teaming on you. Kiwi didn't
Oh,
say.
chill out.
Kiwi didn't say.
Meow. Okay, I want to say something.
Of course.
Okay. If
I don't want you to think that we're side.
she's
we're
talking
side-
about she's talking about Kiwi has a say in this. What about all the shit that she makes threats to?
Can we keep this on the topic of you going real life? That is the topic here.
real
is
life?
that
Then you started the real life talking about my mother.
Oh, did I say I know you who your mother is? That I'm going to knock
You
on
brought my
her
mother
door?
into YouTube.
Excuse
talking
me,
about
you
it.
brought
Well,
your
you
mother
brought
into YouTube, and I'm not
You
going to
talk
let
about
you
my
deflect
mother.
here. I'm not
Do
going
you
to
not
let
talk
you
about my
deflect.
mother?
I'm not going to let you
But Blue,
deflect.
Blue, that's what. But hon, Blue, that's what he's saying. Started it. He says that after you guys left my panel, hon, you didn't keep your end of the bargain. Is what he's saying, and then you attacked.
Hey.
And I am saying that's not true.
Okay.
Identify yourself.
Okay.
Look, Blue,
Right.
how many times have you talked about my mother?
Have I mentioned that your
How
mother?
many times have you talked about my mother? Simple question.
I might have mentioned that your mum brings your meals to you, meaning that you're pathetic.
So how many times have you mentioned my mother?
I just said I might have mentioned that your mother brings your meals to you.
My mother
because
doesn't bring my meals to me.
That's
She's
how
telling a
in
lie.
that is in the
Yes, I
that is what Tanya Z said on
Would
her
you like me
panel
to bring
about
my
you.
mother right now
Well, stupid
and
as-
put her on loudspeaker and ask her if she brings me my meals?
You just asked me a question and I just admitted.
Why are you
it,
talking
that
about
I
my
have-
mother at all?
Because you've said it about you talk about your mother all the time, and Tanya
You
Z
talk
is
about
the
your
one
daughter
that
all the
actually-
time.
Yeah, I mean, we can't go tit for tat. That's why.
Excuse me. This isn't about that. This
No,
is
no,
about
up to me.
this is
If you want
about
to
you
talk about my
saying you've
mother,
done a
why can't I
background
talk-
check on me. You know my name, my
If you
address,
wanna
what I
talk
look
about my
We
like,
shouldn't be
mother-
talking about family
and my
members at all.
daughter and my
If
family
you want to
members.
talk about my mother, I will talk about your daughter.
I don't go real life. This is about you going real life and threatening you are going to knock on my door and that you know everything about my daughter.
I never said I'd knock on your door.
Yes, you did. I've got the
No, I
fucking
didn't. I
recording
said
of it,
someone
Jay.
might knock on your door.
Oh, right. Some
Listen to your
exactly. Sorry,
recording.
I
I
apologize.
said someone
You
might
said-
knock on your door.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Semantics. Okay. Yeah. Somebody
Well, you
might
talk-
knock on my door.
So
Yeah.
you can do semantics when it suits you, but I can't with me.
I haven't. Oh, spoke about. Oh, okay, Sean. Whatever.
We need to keep
Maybe
family
it's so.
members. Let's keep
I
family.
can come up with so many voice recordings of you talking about my mother. You were
just-
talking on Wendy
I-
V's panel. You were talking on Wendy V's panel last night. Not last night, the night before, about my brother who's come up from the South Island for a week. My sister, I'm going to her house for dinner. I played Uno with my brother, my mother, and my father. All this shit. You're talking about my family, but I'm not allowed to talk about
Listen.
your family?
John the Brit says, and I agree with him, there are no stages on what is okay with someone's family. I agree with that, Sean.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
That's
I
real.
think that-
When you start talking about my mother, Topaz, you lose the right to cry if I talk about your family.
You didn't talk about them. This isn't
I've never
about
talked
you.
about your daughter other than saying I could do a background check on
No.
you, which would include your daughter. That was
No,
my
you-
words.
no,
Listen to your
that's-
recording. Listen
I
to
did
your
listen
recording.
to my recording.
It's the only thing I've ever said about your daughter.
I gotta go to the bathroom before I be right back. Give me 5 minutes.
That's all I've ever said about your daughter.
No, you.
If
you
I did
have,
a background check on you, it would include your daughter and other family members. That's
So
all
then
I've
you-
ever
and
said
then-
about
and
your
then-
daughter. That is
and then-
all I have ever said
and then you
about your daughter.
insinuated in that you have my daughter's info and you know all about my daughter. So I need to just keep that in mind after you said someone might come knocking on my door. And this
And
is
yes,
what this is about.
World at War is correct. The reason my mother was bringing me food was because I was in lockdown with my health condition, and so I wasn't visiting the supermarket.
I think that and Blue, I absolutely get what you're saying, and it's not right. Nobody should be going after anybody's family, but it is like insinuating and stuff like that. Everybody insinuates. Everybody talks shit on here, and until they actually do something, it's a whole different ball of wax. You know what I mean, girl? But I get what your concern is that the almost like the anticipation of it may be happening, right? Because it was said. Am I right?
Yeah, and also it goes with past behavior of what Bacon has said about other children and things he's done to them in the past.
Right.
This
So
is
you're
a problem, isn't it? And he lives a few hours from me. He's got a back.
Okay,
What have I
right.
done in the
you know,
past?
exactly.
What have I done in the past?
I was just going to ask that. No, let me talk to Jake here for a minute. Now, Jake, what were they referring to? Like, what are they referring to with that?
I have no idea. She's bringing it up.
Okay, now Jake, now retort Blue. Now, what are you referring to? Jake, let her finish, please. Go ahead. Just as an example.
I don't know if I really want to repeat it because it talks
Right.
about a 3-year-old, a rape story, and
No,
pictures.
I'm not. We're not getting
Come
into
on.
No, we're not talking
You're
about
making
any
an
kids.
insinuation. Tell the story. If you don't know it, keep your mouth shut.
Yeah, like we were
Well-
saying earlier, like if you feel that threatened, if you really feel that Jake would do that, then I would take it upon the
You
law.
have a
and-
3-year-old in your house?
No, we don't need to talk about that. But I
Well,
mean,
she's
like,
talking about a 3-year-old.
well, no,
I'm
she was.
talking about your past
I
behavior.
don't know what she's on about.
It's very scary.
I don't
And
know
when
what
you
she's
say-
on
when
about. I'm
you
asking
say-
the question.
When you say you've done a background check on me, I should expect a knock on my door, and then you bring my daughter up. That
I never
you
said it
know
like that.
about her stuff.
I never said it like that.
Also, you're now admitting that you did say that shit.
I never said it
Just
like
not
that.
just not quite how I've worded it.
You can reword it as much as you want. Doesn't make it the way I said it.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta say, like we were saying earlier, I'll refer back to what we were saying, Blue, on G's. Like, if you, regardless of what you may think Jake or colleagues of him may do, you know, if you're that threatened, then go to the police about it. And then I'm going to tell you
Then
right
go to
now,
the police.
then go to the police. I'll bet you
Go to the
Jake won't
police.
say a word just to cover his ass a little bit more. Number one. Number two,
I
listen,
welcome you to go to the police.
I'm saying, Blue, it'll make you feel better. And guess what? This whole ring around the rosy shit on YouTube can to a degree kind of settle down, and maybe not under behind closed doors, but I bet you it'll start to help the situation. You'll feel better about it. It
And
won't be this
can-
constant runaround all the time on
Sorry.
YouTube every day. Do you know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. Go ahead,
Can
Blue.
he please just stop having lives about me putting up
Don't
lying
tell me what to do when you're running around talking about me.
Well, wait, Jake. No, I think she's coming to
No,
the
no,
whole-
excuse me. When
Go
she's
ahead.
been on Wendy V's on 2 nights in a row, and or 2 out of 3 nights this week for over an hour, talking shit about me.
No, not for over an hour. Absolutely,
for over
out
an
of
hour on
genuine
2 different
fucking
streams.
concern for my fucking safety.
Well,
I
go to
spoke
the
to
fucking
the police
police,
on
not
her
talk
channel.
about it on YouTube. If you're
I-
so
Why? You-
concerned about it, why are you here?
Because I wanted people to fucking know.
If
Oh,
you're so
because this is-
concerned for your safety, why are you still on YouTube?
Well, that's, and
If
again,
you're so concerned for your safety, do you know what if you went to the police station right now? Do you know what they would say if you're so scared for your
Yeah, I know,
safety?
I
They would
heard
say,
that you
"Don't
laugh,
go back to YouTube."
and
That
that's
is
why
the
you
first
do
thing
it.
they will say to you. So why are you
Yeah,
here?
and that's why you think you're so fucking cocky, because New Zealand won't probably do anything about you, and that's
No,
what you
hey,
know, and you laugh
Do you want me,
about
you
that.
want me to ring your police station for you?
no.
Yeah, because you know where I live, so
No. Listen,
I'm happy
step
to ring
one,
the police station for you and give them my full details.
step one, number one, both of you, let me ask you this question, both of you, like, honestly, like, so Jake, do you have Blue chat blocked?
Yeah, I have.
Okay,
No.
now Blue,
I've
do you
had it
have him
chat blocked for
blocked?
weeks.
No, do you have him chat blocked, Blue?
I have Samantha chat blocked. I have Tats Marie chat blocked. I have
but he's
Kiwi chat
lying,
blocked. I have Blue
He's
Topaz
lying.
chat blocked.
because he sees our comments every week. He said that, but yet we see him still everywhere, so he doesn't have us blocked. And he said
No, I'm lying.
said in his own fucking stream that he blocked me, and then he unblocked me to see what he says. And then he also said he only goes over to G's to wait for me to
Can-
talk, to come in to aggravate me. That's
When
what he
did
said
he-
in his
Can I
stream.
just say something?
Go
Can I
ahead.
just say something for everyone, please? You notice how she knows so much of what I say.
Because I was told you're obsessed, so I went
Notice
in
how
there
she.
and
Can I
listened.
talk?
Go ahead, yeah, let him finish. Go ahead.
All right.
No, it's fine. Let him finish. Go ahead, Jake, finish.
Notice how she keeps talking and knowing so much about what I do, so much about what I say. Yet apparently she doesn't watch me. Now she's going to say that people tell her. But then you listen to her story a bit more and she'll start talking and she will suddenly keep going on about how she knows everything that I do and what I say. How does she know what I'm doing
I've
and what I'm saying?
explained how I know.
Do I
I've
get to
explained
finish?
how I know.
Do I get to
Because
finish?
someone told me you were obsessing over me,
Do I
so I
get
went
to
over there and
finish?
started
Right, yeah, let
listening
him-
and recording because it was obsessive and it's very fucking scary.
Well,
Do you know
that's
what's scary? The fact that you can't stop thinking about me.
Oh my God, you
I
think,
think
so
that
highly of yourself.
the number one, you gotta, regardless of what the status is right now, this YouTube thing.
Okay,
being
I wanna-
spun
I
over to
wanna-
real
I
life
Oh,
wanna-
is
no,
wait,
no,
real.
no,
wait,
no,
wait,
no.
wait.
Force talk. No, Jake. Force talking. We let you talk. Let him talk.
I've
Don't.
hardly had to talk. She's done all the talking.
I said okay, but Four is talking. Don't overtalk him, please.
I'm not her. So the main thing is here, regardless of your guys' status, if you guys want to at least stay out of each other's way, then the beginning is chat blocking each other And then when your friends come to tell you, Blue, oh, even if Jake, if you two make a pact, like you said before, not to talk about each other, even if your friends come in there, don't go by hearsay or whatever. Even if you try, I'm just saying it could just be some type of mechanism to start stuff up. Ignore what you hear and move on. Over time, over the next few months, you'll start to see you guys won't say anything about each other because it's going to be dead.
Some
As long as
people
you guys,
love,
yeah, exactly. And they do at certain times, and some people don't love drama except for certain times. And so the bottom line is, if you want to try to make it better and stop dragging this YouTube stuff into real life, which is ridiculous, and making each other feel like you want to drag each other's, go for the lower blow, or tit for tat, it's never going to go anywhere. Just go ahead.
I'm sorry, Sport.
But
That's
if
what I
you
was
feel
just trying to say before, wasn't I? When he said, no, I'll do what I like on my own channel. When I just tried to
I will
say,
do what I like on my channel.
right. So I tried.
But if you feel threatened, please go to the police, and it will solve a lot of issues.
Police force.
So I just tried to say, can you stop bringing up photos that aren't me, putting pigs on your channel, fucking.
No, I've been putting that pig on my channel on a bike for like long before I knew you.
Saying it's me on panel.
That pig has been Barbie Girl. It's whoever I'm taking the piss off becomes that pig. Fource seen it himself. I interviewed Barbie Girl and that pig was on there, wasn't it, For?
What's that?
Remember when I done an interview with Barbie Girl and I had the pig on the screen and I was like, oink, 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 oink.
Yeah, I remember. It was in there.
That's the pig she's talking about. I'm not going to stop using it. Whoever I'm bantering about, I say that's them on the panel.
That's your decision. Like, listen, Blue.
It's
like,
my gimmick.
I'm saying is, if you're
taking my
upset
gimmick
about
away.
it, I agree. And some of the side chat, like removing yourself some social media is a great tool. A lot of times it takes sacrifice because your friends are here. You love. But it's about keeping you and yours safe. And if you, again, I can't reiterate, if you feel that threatened,
I only go on YouTube. I don't have IG, Twitter, Facebook, nothing. I only come excuse me?
I wouldn't watch them.
Discord? You talk on Discord all the time. You talk about going on Discord. Yes, because I hear you talking about it on Tanya's streams.
You do not know anything about me. I have 2 friends on Discord. 2 that I talk to. 1, 2.
See, she just admitted she goes to Discord after saying she doesn't go there.
I don't know that that's called social media. Sorry. Is that social media? I'm sorry. Well, then I didn't lie. I just fucking didn't realize that that's included.
Yeah, I didn't lie before. I just didn't realize too.
Oh, God, you're so childish, Jake. I just asked you, can you stop talking about me on your channel? And I
will talk about whoever I want to talk about on my channel. No, I'm going to explain something. Okay, I'm just going to explain. This is how I work. Okay? When I see you talking about me, I talk about you. So, like I said last time we talked on G's panel, I agreed with G. If she stopped talking about me, I would stop talking about her.
Yep.
But when I see you talking about me, it gives me reason to talk about you. Is that simple and clear?
No, because you haven't seen me. Go to my lives and go to your lives since that channel, and let's see who really.
Just because you don't talk about me on your live stream, but you go on other people's panels or in other people's chat rooms and you talk about me, that is talking about me. When you go on Tanya Z's panel and you talk about me, that's talking about me. When you go on Wendy V's panel and you talk about me, that's talking about me. So when I see you talking about me, I respond in kind and talk about you on my streams. Now, if I'm better at talking about you, if I say things that hurt you more, maybe that's a little sign that you should just not talk about me. I'm just saying, because I'm agreeing right now. If you stop talking about me, you won't hear me talk about you.
That's not true, Jake.
See,
because when we
am I not offering the solution, people?
I just tried to do that before, and you said I'll talk about what I fucking like on my channel. When we left that panel,
because I will.
All right, so just stop. Who, even if he,
But if you
say-
don't give me reason, I won't you.
When we
Sorry,
when we
Four.
left
right,
that panel
don't worry
that
about it. It's all
day,
good.
when we
Okay.
left that panel that day, I went over to Tanya Z's, and Jake
Mhm.
was on panel, and because he's friends with Tanya Z like I was, and
Right.
I never said a word to him, and somebody said something, and no, and he said, "Oh, you don't want to fucking know Blue. She's just a fucking blah blah blah." That was straight after, while he was on panel.
Oh, so deluded and stretching.
We got to get over, Blue. We got to get over this. We really
This
do.
isn't about all the YouTube shit. Do you get that? Like that can
No, I
stop.
know. I
because
said-
Well, right, exactly,
If
but
I'm
it's
not
stemming.
offered the solution from
this,
right
this
now,
is about
it's
this
but it's
is
stemming.
about the serious
Wait.
shit.
Right,
Real
but it's
Gee.
stemming
life.
from
Going
YouTube. It's
real
stemming from
life.
YouTube. Just don't engage him. No,
But
like
nothing's
you
been
guys,
done. Nothing's
Gee.
been done. Yes.
But he,
can you
but
ask
he
Mama
did it.
Loves? She's
Yeah.
probably still in the chat.
Yeah.
I made a deal with her in
Yeah.
October, or sometime last year,
Uh-huh.
that I would never ever do something to her again. And I've never gone back on my word with her about that.
She said that. I know.
Okay?
I
Now,
know.
I am saying to this, I don't want to say an insulting word, but this, here on the panel right now, if she never talks about me again, I
Uh-huh.
will never talk about her again. It's
You-
that simple.
But you don't go real life. That's what this is about.
You went real life when you talked about my mother.
No, real life, Jake, is saying, I know your name, your address, what you
Have I
look
ever
like,
said your name?
everything about you.
Have I ever
And that
said your name?
And don't be surprised if you
Oh
get
my
a knock
God.
on your door. And by the way, I know your
Have I
daughter's
ever said your
information
name?
and all about your family.
Have I
Well,
ever
this
said
is
your
all-
Go in
name?
real
all right,
life.
again, this is all here. This is all stemming back to like the past. What we're here
It's
to do
not
now.
here. No, this is recent.
Okay, I
This
want to
is
ask a
all
question. I
Recent
want
in the
to.
last week.
Gee, do you want to know why I came to the Boyd?
Why?
I'm
You're
going to be
not
honest.
employed.
I'm going
Huh?
to be honest why I came to the Boyd.
Why?
Oh
And
my
this is for all the
God.
Boyd listening.
Huh?
This is for all the Boyd listening.
Mm-hmm.
She told me, don't fuck with the Boyd. The Boyd will destroy you. They were her words.
That's because you were fucking with the boys.
How
And
would
you
I have
shouldn't
been
be.
here?
You do talk about people. You've mentioned Vinny. You've mentioned fucking all sorts of people. And it's like, don't fuck with them. They will.
Him and Vinny are cool, I thought.
And he don't
But
have a
he
problem
talked-
with me.
No,
didn't
now
think
you
they had.
don't, but you did. What you do,
You sit here
talked
saying
about
that
boy
90%
people.
of YouTube hates me.
You were talking about boy people,
telling
and
me
that is
that
how
the
that is
boy-
the reference to that comment to you.
You were telling me the Boyd were going to destroy me.
I said if you keep fucking talking
I
like
took
you
up
do
the
about
challenge and I
them,
came over here and I was like, hey, how's it going?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and you come over and you try and act all
Okay.
nice, and you don't fucking. There's no reference to what you fucking said
I
about
am
them on your own
nice.
panel.
I am nice until I have a reason not to be nice.
Then
Just
why
like
do you
any-
talk about people that aren't like you were talking about boy people that didn't? It was my fucking. It wasn't
So?
a threat.
I
It
talk
was
about
like saying,
fucking-
"Don't do
I
it."
talk about Donald Trump. I talk about Queen Victoria. I talk about anyone. I'm an opinion channel. Do you understand that? I'm an opinion channel. I talk about whatever I see. I want to talk about. I'm an opinion channel.
I don't just want to argue Ashley Keller at this
Well, then
point.
why do you bother with me? Walk away.
I'm the one that tried asking him, can he just leave me alone, stop talking about me, and I'm talking about him. He told me, Ashley, he
My
will do
God.
whatever he wants on his channel. He wouldn't
I will
accept
do
that.
whatever I want on my channel. The same
Right.
as G will do whatever he wants
But
on
he's
his
saying
channel.
he's not going to talk about you unless you do. That's what he's saying. That's what he's trying to say.
I'm not going to have people tell me what I can or can't do on my channel. If I said to Fourscore right now, you're not ever going to do this on your channel again, he's going to say, fuck you. Who are you to tell me what to do? I can do on my channel.
I agree with that comment.
Well, that's
Right,
what
so
I'm
let's-
saying to you.
Let's look at it. Let's look at it this way. He already just extended. and said,
Right.
listen, everything's in the past. We said what we said. We can't take it back. All right. Let's, to
Right.
be honest, I'm sure both of you don't really want to go at each other in real life. Number one. Number two, like I said, and take advice as you want, or a point of view, an opinion. I think just walking away would be the best thing.
Yep.
Blue, if that means you got to step away for 2 weeks, a month, I'm telling you, things will die down 10 times quicker.
Absolutely.
If you feel threatened, protect yourself and make sure you don't just and again, it's going to be hard and you're going to have to sacrifice it, because yes, your friends are on here and you come on here and you have a channel, you make content. And it's not easy to do it. Trust me. We all come on here, almost every day, if not every day, to say hi to our friends, to enjoy the chatter, see what's going on, a little bit of drama, and we're done for the day. And then we
I mean,
come
it
back.
sounds like to me that Jake is willing, he, like you said.
When Jake, listen, Blue, when Jake, I think what Jake is getting at is yes, he'll do what he wants on his channel, but from now on, he's not going to bring you up. And all he's asking is that you don't bring him up. And now all you're asking, Jake, is that you don't bring her up. I think that's where we're at right now.
That's fair. That's fair.
At least
I have
that's what
one more
I'm
point I
gathering.
want to bring up, though.
Go ahead.
This bullshit accusing me of cloning here.
Huh? When did
She's been running around telling people that I'm cloning her, going into streams and cloning her.
I
And
didn't
she
hear that.
even this is the reason I want to bring this up, because I'm in the heart of the Boyd at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
She claimed that they have traced it and it's me. She has a friend in Boyd who's very good at these things, and he traced it and they know it's me. Those are her words. So I would like to ask who this person in Boyd is that's traced it and they know it's me, and I'm gonna be exposed. Because I know this all shit.
That's some highly skills.
I know. That's
Oh,
why
they're
I'm
out
asking.
there. They're definitely out there.
G,
Yeah.
this isn't about anything but the fact he said he's done background checks on me. I should assume I should get a knock on my door,
Do you wanna
and that
know-
he's looked. Excuse me, that he's looked into my daughter. That's what this is about. This isn't about the shit on YouTube drama. This was only about the fact, and I think that Vinny G, even you would be pretty pissed off if somebody is taking it real life outside of YouTube, saying they know your name,
Send him a
your
link.
address, everything about you, and said they know your daughter, and they know everything about my
You're
daughter.
exaggerating so much. I never said all that
Excuse me,
shit.
yes, you did. I have
No, I
fucking
didn't.
recordings.
Go and play your recordings. I never said half of that shit. This is your mind exaggerating and taking it 10 steps further than what I actually said. I said the simple words that if I've done a background check
No,
on you,
didn't.
that would
No, you
include your
didn't.
daughter.
No, you didn't. You said I have. I won't tell you how, because
Oh yeah,
I
then
did
maybe
it
one other time I
illegally.
said I've done a background check.
You
Because
said
I wanted
did
to
it
put the shits
illegally,
up
and
you. I wanted to put the shits up you.
and I
Okay,
could lose
I'm
my
telling
job
you right
if
now.
I
Will you
tell
stop
you.
and listen, please? I said
Sure.
that stuff because I wanted to put the shits up you.
So you
because
are
you keep
admitting it.
talking about my mother.
No,
You
I
keep
don't
talking
keep
about my
talking.
mother, so I put the
We gotta
shits up
stop.
you.
Yeah, we gotta chill out with the family.
Ding dong.
Ding dong.
What up, B?
I agree with you, Claire. I've told her I'll ring the police and
Yo.
give them my name.
What's going on?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what Claire said. Go to the authorities if you feel that way. It'll solve the issues. And like I said before, like if you need to step away for a little bit, step away. Jake has now said here in front of over 100 people, he's not going to say shit about you. And
Okay.
Blue, I know you
Gotta do the
you can do the same. And
Blue.
Yeah.
and by the
will.
way, this doesn't mean
I will.
this means that you don't, because Jake can do what he wants on his channel. Nobody has any right to tell him what he can do, who he can talk about. And
No,
that's what I'm talking about. I think he
Yeah.
is not saying he's going to talk about you. He's stating that you're trying to insinuate, well, you can't talk about this on your channel. Well,
No.
he can.
What I was saying, can you stop talking about me on
Yes,
the channel?
he can.
And
Yes,
Oh, he will.
didn't.
He will.
Okay,
He will.
and
He
that's
just said he
cool.
will.
Yeah.
All right, and then in turn,
Remember,
no
guys,
matter.
this is the second time. Tell them, Ford. This is the second time that we've come to this agreement now.
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say. Let's
That's
make.
right,
You
and I
want
think we
the
can.
bottom-
I think we can make
want
this
the
one work.
bottom-
Go ahead,
You want
Vinny.
the bottom of YouTube's point of view. I am the bottom of YouTube. I am the low of the low. I am the scum of the scum, and you know that, Blue.
Can
And
I
you
ask why
know-
Vinny's
Oh,
here?
so
If
you're
Kiwi
not-
was
because you were
advised,
talking
Vinny?
about- You were
Who
talking
the hell are you to victimize your bullshit against
Why
Jake?
is Vinny
When
here?
Jake coming
because
out to
you were
you
talking
and
about
Wendy
him.
B, you and Wendy B, you hang together, you run your mouth about me. I don't make any deals with you because the deals are going to be worth nothing because Wendy B, just like she does what she wants to do to build her channel because she's a drunk cunt thinking she's fucking something up here. You hang out with that and yet you're telling Jake you don't want him to mention your name. I understand what Jake's going through because you and that bunch of bitches that hang over there, when you got nothing to do, you man bash people.
Okay,
Ding
can I
dong.
speak now? Can I have
Go
my
ahead.
turn now?
Yes, you can. Yes, you
I
absolutely can.
don't talk about you, Vinny.
Wendy V tried to get my information
I'm
of
not.
a police.
I'm not
of a
Wendy
police-
V.
You
I'm not
fucking-
Wendy V. Why do you always?
You hang with the person. You hang with the person, and I've heard you talking. I don't have to say.
I don't
because
talk
hang
about
with
you.
the
So that
person.
is that you are
Oh,
putting out
yeah, you
allegations
go
on
around,
me.
"Oh, Vinny said this, Vinny said that.
No, I
Vinny said
don't.
this."
Where do I say that? Show
Oh,
screenshots,
Vinny.
show receipts on that, Vinny. That is absolute lies. I don't
Leave
talk about
Jake-
you, Vinny.
Listen, leave Jake alone. He can do whatever he wants on his channel.
Why are you
You're
up here
scared- if
telling
you're
me to
scared-
leave Jake
if
alone?
you're
This has got
scared of
nothing to
being- if
do
you're
with you,
scared-
Vinny.
If you're scared of being on YouTube because of like police reports or shit like that, hey, hang on.
No,
I've had
you hang on. This has
fucking-
got
I've had-
nothing to
hang
do
on.
with you. I recall
had-
you being really
yeah, well,
fucked off
no,
when
it
people
does,
went real
it
life
does.
on your
It
kids.
does because you
I
victimised
recall
your
you being fucked off when
situation.
everyone went real life on your kids, Vinny.
You victimise your situations.
No, you
and
went
it's
real life
you.
and victimised
Deal with
yourself
it.
when they went
Either-
real life
either-
on your
One at a
kids.
time,
That's what
Vinny.
this is
Hang on.
about, Vinny.
One at a
This
time.
has
Hang
got
on.
nothing to do with you, Vinny. Nothing
Yeah,
to do
yes,
with
it
you,
does.
Vinny.
It does.
No, it doesn't.
It's me showing my experience with you.
What
Now,
is your
if you-
experience
if
with
I'm
me?
telling you,
Well, now,
telling
well,
you,
wait.
if you this
Hang on,
channel,
hey.
G has
Hey,
tried to make a
Can I
channel.
say something here?
Go ahead, Kiwi. Say something, and then we
So-
got to get everyone off this panel because this is now
So
turned
I
into
just,
2 on
firstly,
2.
I want to
Fuck this
ask,
shit.
say, I didn't interrupt anyone. I left the panel because you guys said this was between Blue and Jake. And now
But
you
she
let
started-
Vinny up.
'cause she started
who's
talking
got
about
nothing-
Vinny. Well, she was talking about Vinny, and Vinny has a right to come here.
I
and say,
told you though that Jake was talking about Kiwi, and you wouldn't
Not
let him
today, I
stay.
haven't.
Yeah,
And,
that's
and,
very
yeah, and
true.
now, yeah, and G,
Listen,
would, and G, then Wendy V got brought in. So what are we going to bring her up too? No.
I never
Yeah,
talked
but
about
that's-
Kiwi today.
What, but you let
Oh,
Vinny up.
When did
I'm
I
not
let,
gonna
when
let
did
it
I talk
happen.
about Kiwi?
Yeah,
not
that-
happening.
That wasn't fair that you
Get 'em off.
picked
I'm
Kiwi
out.
and let
I'm
Vinny
out.
up.
Vinny should not be up here.
Well, you shouldn't be up here.
he was talking about Vinny.
I haven't
Right,
mentioned
and,
Kiwi. I
that's
wasn't
why I
talking about
brought-
Kiwi.
You don't.
That's why-
You mentioned
No,
me
no, I
earlier
know,
on.
I know.
You know
I'm
what
just
I'm
saying.
saying?
When
No,
you came on the
Vinny-
panel, I mentioned
I
you.
got you.
Before
I
you
got you.
came on the
And then
panel,
I
I
left.
never mentioned you.
Respectfully left.
If Kiwi wants to be here, that's fine. Let him up here.
He
that's
can be
fine.
here
I
now,
wanna
I don't
ask-
mind.
Gee,
Yeah.
I want to ask you,
Yes.
Go ahead.
what
Go
does this, you're trying to resolve this situation between Blue and Jake, correct?
We've been trying
So what's it
been
got to do with
I
Vinny?
don't know.
because I
What has
just answered.
this
I just said
situation
it
got
3
to do with
times.
Vinny?
Okay, for the fourth time, brother.
Fourth time, it'll never resolve.
She was talking about Vinny. If she's going to talk about him and yada yada yada, doesn't he deserve to be?
We
Can't that
weren't
be-
talking
Yeah, can't
about
that be done at
Vinny.
another time? This is an entirely different subject.
Well, why bring Vinny up? Is all I'm saying.
What I want to say before I leave, and I don't want to seem to interrupt the chat. Listen, instead of sitting up here saying you fear for your life because you're on YouTube, grow a pair of nuts, harden the fuck up, or get the fuck off YouTube instead of victimizing a fucking situation. Bingo.
Don't tell
If
me
you're not
what to
fucking-
do.
if you're
Mind your
not-
own business.
Real talk,
for
Vinny.
once. Mind
If you're
your own
not fucking,
business,
if you're
Vinny.
not
This
fucking,
has got
if you're
nothing
not
to do
fucking
with you.
adult
And
enough,
I recall you going on for hours when
whatever.
people were coming for your daughters.
Whatever.
And that's
I'm
what
back
this is about.
soon.
That's what this is about. Him coming for my daughter and me. Real life. And you've done it before too, Vinny. So mind your own fucking business.
All right. Well, that was interesting. Okay, so that's
I
out
don't
of the
know why
way.
you let him up. That was inappropriate. And that's
No,
really
it
fucking
wasn't.
wrong.
No, not
That
really.
was really fucking wrong.
Not really. Not
Because
really.
he has a personal grudge against me over nothing.
Well, I don't know about the
He
personal
puts me together with Wendy V, who has her own issues with Vinny, and he always puts me with her. He says us when it's
Can I say
Wendy
something?
that says stuff.
Yeah, of
It's got
course.
nothing to do with me. So he
Can I
has a
say
grudge
something?
against
Yes,
me
sir.
because of Wendy.
What'd you
Blue
say?
Topaz, you're put with Wendy when you go on her panel twice this week for over an hour twice talking about me. That associates you with her, I'm sorry to say.
That has nothing to do
Real
with
talk.
Vinny. That just had nothing to do
But it
with
proves
Vinny.
that you're associated with her.
Stop fucking deflecting from what I was just talking about, Jake. You do it all the time. My point was,
Deflecting, you were
Vinny
talking
should have
about
never
Wendy
been given
V.
a link
It's
and
up
the
you.
on
same
this.
thing, though. It's the same thing as what he's trying to say, Blue. It's the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing because I explained why I talked about him on Wendy's because I was fucking upset by what he had been doing about
2
me
nights
and
in
the
a row?
things he had, the way he had threatened me
And
going
this-
real life.
And this was
That
Alright,
is
after.
the only time I spoke about
2
it.
nights in a row?
I haven't been
Why
on
2 nights in a row?
with Wendy.
Twice this week. There was the stream where
No,
you
I
were
haven't.
trying to
No,
do a
you're
stream.
wrong.
Your stream wouldn't work, so Wendy called you over. Her stream was over here, Blue. I
So
heard all
was it
about
the-
it, so I went and got my own copy of it, so you can't deny that it happened because I've downloaded my own copy.
So is
Then
so
a
is
night
that
or two later, you're on her panel again, and you talk about it all
no?
again.
You're a liar. You're a liar because
I'm a
2
liar?
nights. Yeah, yeah, you are.
I'm a liar. Everyone, I will go to my stream after this, and I will put the link to both of those streams in my description. And she's calling me a liar.
I did see her on, yes, but I didn't catch every.
I have both of the streams.
So it's
I
not 2
downloaded
nights
my
in a
own
row.
copies even.
It was the
And I'll
fact
take
that I was.
strikes to prove that you're a liar.
So it wasn't 2 nights in a row. The fact
Well,
is
2
you
nights
just-
this week.
No, that's not true. I haven't been
It
on
is
2 nights this week.
2
I
nights
haven't
this
been
week.
on a. Oh.
I only saw that one time. Just
I went live once. My fucking StreamYards and laptop fucked up. Wendy said, "Do you want
Because
me
you
to
had
strike up a
Aussie guy
live?"
on
And we-
there.
Why
Well,
are you
she's trying
being
to explain
such
it
a
to you. She's
dick? Yeah,
trying
I'm
to-
trying to
she's
explain.
trying to explain it to you.
So Wendy came in my side chat and said, "Do you want me to strike up a live, Blue, and we can take it over there?" And I said, "Yes, sweet as." And we went over there. So it's not 2 nights in 1 week. It was within the same fucking hour. It wasn't 2 panels, 2 nights. It was my live didn't work. She offered a panel. I
It
went
was
up
just
over
one
there.
chat. She said
Yeah,
it was just one.
virtually the
Oh,
same
it's
chat.
it's two. Blue.
Oh,
I can put
God.
both links up.
Well, she said one. She had to because her shit was fucking up. So
No. Gee, you're getting it wrong, mate. The very first night, yes, Blue was doing a stream and her stuff was packing up. So she went and Blue called her
Yes.
out. I mean, Wendy called her out, come over to mine because my StreamYards will work.
yes,
Right.
yes,
And they
yes.
had a stream and her stream title was called Blue Come Over Here or something. Right. And then like 1 day ago, she was on there again. And they talked for a few hours, and then suddenly, after 2 hours, they suddenly changed the topic to talking about me for an hour.
I have not been up on Wendy's 2 panels in a row the last fucking few. I have not.
I just really hope you guys stick to what you guys say.
Oh my god! Oh my
No,
god!
I really do. I pray.
Like I say, everyone who's interested, I will
want-
do a stream after this, and I will put the.
I've
Oh.
known Blue for a long time. She's good fucking people.
She's a liar, mate.
I'm just saying, Jake, you come up, you bring your receipts. You fucking haven't done anything to me.
Love it.
But I'm giving you credit. I'm just saying, I hope.
Thank you,
I'm
Mary.
listening.
That's what I'm saying. He
just
says
hope-
that about me, and that's exactly right, Mary. He is. He
I
says
just-
I'm not sub to her. I've got her blocked, but he is always watching my stuff. He
Well,
goes
I-
to Wendy V's. That is where he knows I I
hope this
go
gets
like,
resolved.
that's right.
for
So
for
it's both ways.
both parties. I really do, because I hate to both see you guys go through. I
But
mean,
this wasn't about any of the bullshit he's bringing up. This is
I
about
know,
him then
real. I
taking
know.
it real
Yes,
life.
that's
And
what
I
I'm
think
talking.
everybody
if you,
can
like I've
fucking
said,
can't
Blue,
anyone
I've said,
understand
Blue,
I'm
that
with you,
when
Blue.
talk
someone
about my
says
mother, I will
that
talk
they
about your daughter.
But
no,
It's
that
simple.
this is
Nobody's-
not about fucking that.
everyone's family's members needs to be off.
Do not say you've done background checks on me, and I should not be
I
surprised
will
if I
say
get a
whatever
knock
I
on
want
my
to say if
door
you talk about my family members.
and you have all my
You
daughter's
talk about my family,
information.
I will talk about yours. It's that simple.
Especially after the shit you pulled in the past about people's children. You need to fucking nail. You just need to fucking cut it out. You need to stop
What
talking
have I
about
done in the
people's
past? What have I
children
done in the past?
and doing dirty shit.
What have I done in the past?
You're a dirty fucker. That's what you are.
All right, so
And
then
we
you
know you're
guys
not
can.
a fucking
You're
dirty
You're
fucker.
dangerous. And you know why
We're
you're
gonna have to wrap
dangerous?
this-
Because you only live a few
Go ahead,
hours
yeah.
from me.
Listen,
you don't
the bottom
fucking
line
live
is,
anywhere near the fuckers in America. You live a few hours from me. And that's
listen, can
why.
we let me just see if we can do this
No,
here.
I
So-
wanted to explain this fucking accusation she's making.
Go ahead. If that
Yeah.
four is that cool?
What's that?
You got enough time? We got time to let.
No, yeah, that's fine. We can wrap. I just think that in the end,
Yeah, we were.
Jake has already said that he's not going to bring it up. Jake, can we thwart you from doing any stream after this? Because all that's going to do is flare it up again. Do you know what I mean?
Well, as long as she recants her
Okay, so
comment
there you
about
go.
me being a disgusting thing with kids or whatever she just said. That's after we made the agreement, mate.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah.
Well, that's why I wanted to try
She's
to.
throwing dirty dirt after I made an agreement.
Blue, do
Come
you
on,
understand?
think
Blue,
about it.
Yeah,
I understand that. We all
Think
understand.
about
That.
it.
Blue
You know,
understands.
this
that.
this stupid bitch. And sorry,
Don't say stupid.
sorry. I've been this whole stream. I've tried not to curse.
And you've done good, but we don't
Yeah.
need to be little.
Okay, the stupid woman is
Don't
sitting
say
here
She's
saying
not-
that she's fearing for her safety.
she's
And
not-
I only live a few hours from her. And then she wants to try and throw this dirty, disgusting shit accusations at me? Where's her mentalness? If she's really fearing me, why is she trying to say this horrible shit?
Well, actually, it
If she's
wasn't
fearing me,
me.
why is she
It was
trying to
actually-
antagonize me to do more to her?
The only
Hmm.
reason I
That's a
Think
brought
good
this
about it.
up,
If she's
good point.
fearing me,
It is a good
why
point.
is she
That's a
trying
good
to?
point.
Why is she trying to light the fire?
the only reason I brought this up is because
No,
the
because you're
opportunity.
stupid.
Let her finish. Stop, Jake. I understand your
Yeah,
frustration.
nah,
I
yeah,
know. No,
nah.
I get your frustration, and it's not right. She went after your mom after the agreement.
Yeah,
We
that's
all
what we're
agree.
talking about.
I
That's what we're
didn't. I
talking about.
didn't go after his mum. I
You're
mentioned
talking
a
about
couple of
some
times that his
children's
mum
shit.
bought him his meals.
You're
Well,
talking
still,
about
I
some
mean-
children's shit.
I don't know.
I don't care.
I just don't talk about families.
No, I don't either.
I wish we could just learn.
And I
Again.
apologize. I mentioned his mum brought him his meals. It was a
My
little
mother
dig.
went and got me
Like I
my
said, that was
groceries
a
while we were in
YouTube dig.
lockdown.
It was a YouTube dig. It was just a dig, like when after he had been digging
It was
at me
just a
and digging at
dig.
me.
It was just a dig about
Yeah,
my
it was
mother.
just
You're
a
talking about my
YouTube
mother,
dig.
so I had a dig
No,
about your
I
daughter.
didn't talk about
Fair's
your
fair.
mother.
Fair's
You
fair.
say
Fair's
I
fair.
don't
You
co-sign.
talk
Yeah, I
about
don't
my
co-sign.
mother, I'll talk about your daughter. You have a dig about my mother, I'll have a dig about your daughter.
Okay, so let's.
So, all right.
Fair
You
is
guys-
fair.
I understand.
So I
You
don't
throw a
agree.
punch at me, I'll throw a punch back at you.
Yeah, and I gotta say, and listen,
agree.
and Blue, Jake and Taya, Jake and I aren't buddies. You know what I'm saying? Jake and I have gone back and forth. We've made our agreement, and
Me and
guess
Ford
what?
just called you
And I
free.
barely know him. And
Yeah, but
barely
I
know
don't
him.
talk. Jake, have I said a word about you?
Uh.
And Jake hasn't said a word about me. And I don't go into his chats. I don't go just in case one of their people. See, that's the thing. It's also GBA, guilty by association. Try to limit yourself into chats that you know he's got players in. That
Yes.
way you don't take the chance of one of his players saying something, and then you get it whatever, it gets misconstrued, and you get upset. And then now we got people on panel again. Listen, I don't. Guys.
But, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
That's exactly what I did. I stay only at home base, and his people started coming, and he
Well,
started
you go
coming.
other places.
and-
Whoa.
but
You go
he-
other places though. You don't just stay at home. You go to
Where do I
Right.
go?
wife
Wendy
with
V.
Plex because you're calling out her.
Pardon?
There's other places you go.
Wendy
Blue.
V.
Where?
You were on
Wendy
Wendy
V.
V's panel
I
last
go to a
And
lot
night.
I
more
and
than
I
one place,
admitted
yeah.
I go to only Wendy
go-
V's,
you
and
can go
she
wherever
does
You're
a
saying you
live
only go to one
maybe.
place.
Oh no,
Well,
Blue
yeah,
Love. You can
but
go
Wendy
wherever
only
you want.
Wendy only strikes up a live once every few weeks.
Love, you're allowed to go wherever you
But
want.
I only come here because it was safe. He admitted in his live.
What have I done to you here?
He admitted in his live he lurks until he sees me chat to then talk to aggravate me.
Well,
That's
Hey,
what he admitted in his chat. That's
Have
what
I
he
ever
said.
come here and turned this place upside down and
But
attacked
he
you?
said I will admit I come in just being really nice to everyone to aggravate Blue. Otherwise, I just
How do I
lurk
know
until
where
I
she goes?
see
West,
until I
Midwestern
see
Mary?
her
I
say
don't.
something or see her turn up.
we all learn from our mistakes.
We all know you're
We
her
made a
buddy,
new
Miss
pact. We can
Mary,
sit
so you're
here.
biased.
We can
Shh.
sit here and talk about what he did, what she did, but now we've talked about how we're going to make it better. That's the main route. And that's what I'm happy about. Hopefully you guys can stick with it.
No, I think they can.
I want to say something.
Sure. Before we sign off.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. Now she's making this big claim about me saying that I background checked her and so forth.
Right.
I made that after she said that I'd been traced on YouTube.
So like 75% of shit you
50.
two are saying
He
is
wants
just
to tell
YouTube
me.
jabs.
He wants to tell me that someone has traced me and blah blah blah, and which is basically hacking me on YouTube,
Right.
type thing. Well, then why can't I say something similar to her?
Okay, so that is very similar. That's very
Can
similar.
Can I end?
Did you
end
not say
this?
that you had someone trace me?
Can I
ahead.
end this then? I'll just go to the police with my recordings and let's both agree to not talk about
Go for it.
each
There you
other.
go. And there you go.
Go
And
for
I
it.
guarantee you two just follow that and chat block each other. And even if your friends come at you, and don't take hearsay, because some of those friends, as much as they are friends, there are some friends that will come at you just to kind of see.
They did it to me, Blue.
Rekindle the fire is what I'm saying.
Blue, they did that to me in Mount T. Someone told me that Mount T did something in the private. I mean, in the side chat, and he didn't do it. And I believe that person. So, because they like drama, Blue, don't feed into that shit. You're good people, Blue. You're good people. Don't listen to bullshit.
No, I went back and heard exactly what they said when they said, I think he's obsessed with you, what he's been saying. So I went back and listened to what they're talking about. And he says it with his own mouth. He said this shit for ages on his live streams.
Do you want to know, just so you know, Topaz, I'll be making a visit to the Taupo police station tomorrow morning with the recording of you making threats to knock me out, which is breaking the law under the Telephone Act in New Zealand. And you know, if I do have, I'm just saying, if I was to have your information, they will be like knowing where to come find you and lay assault, threatening charges under the New Zealand Cyber Crime Act.
The fact that
I'm just saying, because I do have that recording of you doing it. I'm just saying.
Are you saying
you need to be careful when you make threats?
Are you bringing up the one that said, if you were in front of me, I would smack you the fuck out?
No, you said you would knock her the fuck out.
She lives in America, you dumbass. I said,
doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You said you would knock her the fuck out.
I would knock.
That is a physical threat.
Yeah.
That's cyberbullying.
That's
cyberbullying.
Really? Really?
Yes. Yes.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That's
hey,
the
sorry.
It's the truth.
I've been a security.
If someone said the shit
I'm very well versed in New Zealand law.
Really?
I'm saying.
All right, guys, listen. We're happy that we can come to a conclusion on this.
I agree, Mary.
We can spend all night going back.
What do you mean, Mary? She just said that she's going to the police station tomorrow. As the resolution.
But that's what I've been told to do to everyone. I'll go to the police with my recording.
I never said
let's just agree to not
for this,
talk about each other.
I never said that. I think if you guys are willing to work it out, why go to the cops if he's already said that, if you guys already made a pact or truth.
Yeah, and there's no need to that. Jake's not going to do anything or like that.
Jake is not.
What I'm saying is,
why don't we smoke weed?
Yeah.
And
I used to do that, G. I mean,
Vinny.
Vinny. It was the Vinny G part that got me confused with G.
Yeah.
No worries. All
I
right.
used to smoke weed, bro, and then I moved to Sydney and they fucking drug test me.
I'll try to.
Oh.
I'll flip it. I'll try to go back to the channel, but we're gonna shut this one down. Fource Cores is still working.
Much blessed
Good,
for the
bro.
league.
Much love, everybody. We'll shut this one down and we'll move.
I'm
to
good, bro. But
All right,
thank you, Blue, and thank you,
Everybody.
Jake, for coming up.
Thank you,
Joe,
for. Thank you,
Kiwi,
G.
Vinny G.
You're welcome. At least we had some type of forward
Yeah, I think
progress.
so. Thank you.
But don't
And
go
Blue,
against
just
your
let me
word.
know if the police want my details because I'll happily ring them and give it.
See, now listen, he's just YouTubing you. Let it roll off, Blue. Let it roll.
Good night,
Okay.
everybody. Much love.
Good night,
Thank you.
everybody.
I'm serious,
Night.
bro.
All right, guys.
Cheers for that. And I did try not to fucking curse and stuff and kill names.
No, you did a great job. Both of you did. Excellent
I had to
work.
try and stop myself a few times because it normally just flows.
Well, you both did great. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Who's the lady? Vinny G?
Me, I guess.